Hello, hello. It's another Friday, sunny here again. Today, normally I'm on my way from the mosque, but today I was on my way to the mosque and I've been down with COVID for the past week. And you just realize I've recovered because COVID only deals with me for like 24 hours. But I haven't tested to see if I was negative. And halfway to the mosque, I was like, it's not appropriate for me to go there and pray when I haven't tested to ensure. So I got to protect other people. So I'm going to go back home and pray. But I still want to talk about what we normally talk about, which is topic. Today I want to talk about the importance of reflection. So what brought this message today? I was on Clubhouse, so sometimes I do this thing where when I'm working and I don't have anything super important to be implementing at work, I turn on Clubhouse. It's an audio application where people talk, and I listen closely. You get. Sometimes I contribute. So today they were contributing on specific things. I think the topic was about what other ingredients apart from love do you need in a relationship. And for me, I said, hey, I don't think love is even an important ingredient. So it's like, think about a cake. If you're making a cake, there are ingredients that if you don't have flour, there's no cake. I don't think love is an ingredient. If you don't have icing, you still have cake. You just don't have a cake that doesn't have icing. So that was my argument. And a lot of people, funny enough, ended up agreeing with me when I broke it down. But I was getting a little bit of praise from the people saying, hey man, who are you? How old are you? That kind of thing. But the interesting thing is I'm only able to give those submissions because of reflection. Because a lot of times in life, as we go, life basically is a series of traumas. As you're going, things happen to you. No one goes through life with just all roses are red, violets are blue. Think about it, child superstars, they have everything, but they still have their own trauma. They want to live normal lives like people. They're jealous that they cannot go to the playground because of their own safety and things like that. So life is a series of traumas. But also, the most important thing is the most successful people are the people that are able to reflect. Because think of life. Life is like a trauma to prepare you for to prepare you for a better version of yourself. When something happens to you or you witness something happening to someone, the whole idea is that you're able to reflect and take the lessons and apply that in your own life. It's like a tabula rasa, blank slate in your head. And those lessons occur so that you can learn and apply and edit that blank slate. So sometimes you see a lot of people, they're well traveled, they've been to places, they know so many people, they have so much money, but their mindset is still very limited. Why? Because they haven't really taken the time to reflect. Why? And they keep making the same mistake. You see a girl, she's dated this guy, toxic, that guy, toxic, the next guy, toxic, next person, toxic, but she's a wonderful person. So you're wondering, why does she pick all these toxic guys? Because she hasn't taken the time to really sit and reflect and say, why is this happening? What lessons did I learn from that? And the number one reason, in my personal opinion, that people don't reflect is because of victimhood. They want to victimize themselves. They believe, they're always thinking from the receptive angle instead of from the understanding angle. What has been done to me versus what may have I done to the other person, or how can I ensure, which is the most intelligent one or the more intelligent one, that this doesn't happen again. And I think this is what a lot of people don't think of. So self-reflection is really the only way. And you can reflect with another person, but the best one is the one you do inside. In the Islamic world, there's a concept of jihad. And I know you hear the term jihad, you think, holy war with terrorism and everything. No. The main concept is the war within self. And the war within self is the most important war. And it's the war a lot of people don't want to fight. Because it requires your own self to be critical. It's like taking yourself to court and judging yourself, presenting evidence against yourself, trying yourself, finding yourself guilty. That's harsh. It's too harsh for a lot of people. But what a sad life if you're living a sad life where you struggle to try yourself and find yourself guilty. Because you're always going to find something else guilty. Because that's court. Someone's got to take the fall. You know? And what happens when a criminal goes to court every day and we know the person's done though, but they keep getting scot-free? They become a tyrant. You become a tyrant to yourself. That's the problem. Because you treat yourself as something that you're in a way you're not supposed to. You become a tyrant. And guess who suffers? You. Other people around you suffer, but you suffer the most. It's just that it takes time for your own suffering to catch up with you. So you must learn to reflect, really. It's very important. Now, do I struggle with self-reflecting myself? Absolutely. Because we all have ego. I'm a man, having a bigger ego than the average person. But your quest should be, and your loyalty should be, loyalty to the truth. Should be loyalty to the truth. That is the most important thing that you can do to yourself. Be loyal to the truth, to yourself. How can you do that? And these are the things that I think people don't really do. Even think about it, you go to school, you fail an examination, you have to self-reflect. Why? Ask the why. Start with the why. Why? Why did I end up here? The outcome I have now is one I didn't have. Even when you get the outcomes you have, why did you end up here? When I win, when I get things, maybe I get paid a certain amount of money and I feel happy and I like the feeling. There's no better feeling than when you have a lot of money. The first thing I ask myself is why? How did I get here? And from there you can really sort of what's the word? You can really reflect. This is what happened to me. This is where I am. This is who I am. This is what I did to get the outcomes. I won. So after winning, how can I keep winning? Sorry, I just have the clubhouse still playing in my background. So I'm just going to go into the room so that we're not disturbed. But yeah. So reflection is very key. It's very important that we self-reflect. Really, really important that we self-reflect. Because, look at that. Really good looking Nigerian guy. Because by reflecting, you grow. Is it hard? Yes, it's hard. It's hard to take yourself to court. But you have to do it. Because there's always a better person on the other side. Let me just close this so that the noise. There's always a better person on the other side. Don't you want to know what that person looks like? Don't you want to know what they're capable of? Is it going to be painful? Yes, it's going to be painful. But don't you want to know who that person is? It's like the gym. You want to add that extra 1 kg. Is it going to hurt? Yes. But don't you want to know that new person, what the muscles are going to look like? The confidence that comes knowing that now you can bench this, you can lift this. Now I remember when I had a bench injury and I wouldn't push beyond a certain point, but now I bench heavier than I ever have. Nothing too serious, really. Still bench under 200 pounds. Well over 200 pounds, actually. Not well over, but still under 200 pounds. But I'm on my way to get that 225. I'm on my way. Because that 225 is like a magic, nice, place. But you gotta reflect, people. Self-reflect. And sometimes you might need help or people, but you gotta be open to listen to what they're saying. If not, you will never really reach your potential. And what a sad world would it be where you do not push yourself and the only thing stopping you from reaching your potential is yourself. That's a very, very sad world. That's not a world I want to live in. I don't think that's a world you want to live in as well. Anyways, hope this was useful to someone. Very new camera, clearer. Yes, we got that Samsung S23 Ultra now. So yeah, videos are gonna look a little bit clearer. You know, maybe when we got like 1 million followers or subscribers. I'm not really doing that for this, doing this for that, but maybe then we're gonna get a proper camera and all of that. Until then, this is what we're gonna keep doing. Bye, Sani Yusuf here.